Somewhere in the far reaches of outer space, on this dark, uncharted planet, a meeting is taking place. Present are the most treacherous and evil enemies of the galaxy.
We should have made a podcast and talked about it.
That would have been a vlog.
What?
Hey, I hate to do this to you boys, but it's the Demise podcast,
At least put on some music in the background.
number 22. And what I was going to say, we're talking about Facebook. Oh, I need to watch that podcast he sent me, by the way. I didn't watch it yet.
You see, Rogan had one with fucking
Smashing
Billy
Pumpkins?
Corgan today?
Yeah. He had a nice...
Getting back together?
I thought they already did.
No, but because this...
Not without the bassist. Never plays with them. Not the girl.
The girl. Check it out. Some motherfucker that I worked with, some Asian guy, Vietnamese guy, he got killed, shot and killed.
By Billy Corgan?
No, but his Facebook's still open and all that shit. So that's why I was like, even when you die, it's still gonna be open.
Yeah.
Hey, podcast. Oh, I farted, but he can hear shit.
Smells.
It stinks.
One big blanket. Oh, you were talking about that shit.
Remember, I was just telling you right now.
We were talking about
Oh, energy. I said everything's energy. How do you make money?
we were talking about faith, gods,
Yes.
shit like that. And you were saying like, you don't believe in a higher power than God. You believe in everything like,
The conductor.
and everything goes. All the energy is channeled back into the earth, and that's how the earth runs. I was like, man, that sounds like Final Fantasy 7. Sounds like some Final
No,
Fantasy
but then
7
you
shit.
said, so you do believe in a higher power? I said, well, I guess that conductor of energy is the higher power, which may be the sun, or maybe the fucking supercomputer, or whatever the fuck it is. That main energy source needs a complex life form to fulfill its need, which might be a global consciousness. That's one way you think about it. So, yeah, fuck that conversation. Hey, can you open this over here?
Oh,
That's all we want to hear. You can leave.
Super rich. Not used to it.
Super poor. Here we are. No.
It's like you were saying.
Oh, shit, sorry.
TBR. They won.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Is there an outlet over here?
No.
So wait, what does that guy talk about in his peed keys before I watch it? Give me some spoilers.
Same thing, like energy.
Oh shit, he talks about that too?
Yeah. Like, talk about energy, talk about spiritual stuff.
By the deep. Politics. I forgot who it was, but
Talk about Tom DeLonge.
oh, fucking UFOs. Tom DeLonge.
They were trying to say how they killed off Cornell and what's his name? Chester?
Lincoln Park.
Because they were about to like expose some people from like Hollywood.
No, I don't know about that because that comes back to the Tupac shit where everyone's like, oh, he was killed because he was getting exposed to the rap industry for what it was, for the music industry. Because not a lot of people know it, but Tupac was on Death Row Records. He was a nagger. He was a nagger.
What?
A nagger.
Was white.
I thought Tupac was Mexican.
Yeah, I thought he was Arab.
Arab. No, check it out. Tupac was gonna fucking... He had a 3-album deal with Death Row Records. Suge Knight said, hey, Pac, if I bail you out of prison, because he had to do like 3 years or some shit for sexual allegation charges. The girl said that he raped her, but he was like, I don't need to rape her. I got that pussy anyways. She raped me. She raped me, like Art said. But then he got sentenced to prison, and
What's the
then
thing?
Suge Knight said, he's like, you come out, I'll bail you out, and you do 3 albums, and then after that, you can do whatever you want.
After that, we kill you.
That's what the conspiracy theorists are saying. Like, oh yeah, you know, they killed him because it was supposed to be 3 CDs, 3 albums, but 2 of them got pushed into 1 because of timing constraints. So they just put a double disc release, which was All Eyes on Me, which is the one that went 9 times diamond. It's, no, it went 9 times no, it diamond.
That's a fucking jam, though. I'm not even
Which
a
one?
Tupac guy. All Eyes on Me. All Eyes on Me.
Oh yeah, the fucking beat.
Yeah.
And then the last release was fucking him on the cross and shit. That's where I got the idea for Me on the Cross and that EP I did. He changed his name to Machiavelli, and then there's an interview on the radio where he's like, "Oh yeah, I changed my name." They're like, "Why'd you change your name?" He's like, "It's a new me. It's a new, you know." He's like, "I fucked up with my Tupac shit. I got too much trouble."
Change his name?
Who?
Puff Daddy. Change it to Puff Mama.
He did it.
P Mommy.
That was
It's 2017. He's a tranny.
Puff Mommy.
Puff Mama.
Oh yeah, I get it now.
I get it now.
Change the daddy to the mommy. No, but that Tupac shit, like he said, he's like, I'm done with Tupac. I'm Machiavelli now, and he's like, I want to start a government,
All eyes on deck.
political thing because his mom was a Black Panther activist. So it's like, I want to teach youngsters how to use their mind. It's not all about getting rich. It's about fucking foundation. And then he was saying all that shit, and people were like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But he's right. That's how the people that run this country think. They're like, oh, foundation, build a fucking something, not get rich quick and fucking like you were saying yesterday, like the brothers in New York, how they dress like they got Jordans on and fucking all dressed to the T, but they're working at McDonald's and shit.
Yeah.
That paycheck that they get is all for that.
They don't save it.
Like some fucking Chinese guy was saying, they had some Africans living in there, and then the Chinese guy was saying, it's like, you guys are so stupid. As soon as you guys get paid, you spend it all on alcohol and booze and a good time, and they're dancing in the streets, and then the next day, you wake up late and you ask us for money because you need money after you just got paid. The Africans, the Chinese guy was saying this, and then the African guy was like, yeah, like he doesn't know the reality that when you get paid, you should definitely save a percentage of it, you know. Mm-hmm. And then the Chinese guy said, we learned from the Belgians.
Who's that?
We learned from the Belgians?
Yep. The is that in Germany or is Belgium a country?
Belgium's its own country.
So they learned from the Belgians like fucking how to invest money, like how to really get rich, like owning property, having assets, not liabilities.
Acid. Doing acid. Lots and lots of acid.
Like an asset would be like to have something that continuously puts money in your fucking pocket. Like a business, like where it's like Scala.
Yeah, exactly.
Like people on Amazon when they fucking sell shit on Amazon and buying stuff at Goodwill for hella cheap and then selling it at a higher price. And that's like an asset right there. Using that, getting more money back than you put in. That's what that Chinese guy was saying. Was like that they don't know how to do that. Those Africans don't know how to do that. All they know is when they see money, they spend it all right away and lose it off. And I'm like, fuck, that's true, man. That's how Mexicans are.
There's this.
Hello? What?
There you go. The Demise podcast. No,
How dare you?
there's this cool interview that was listening to earlier. It was Sid of Slipknot.
Yeah.
And how he joined the band.
Oh, I was watching
that?
some of that. He's sitting down, he's chilling, smoking a blunt or some shit.
He's not, but the other dude is.
Oh,
the
really?
other dude is. But like he's talking about it, and he's like, kind of like how they asked him to be in the band, and he was like, well, kind of like what's his name?
Mick Thompson?
Yeah. Jester Mask?
Oh, Jim
Rowe.
Jim Rowe.
He kept going, I don't know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then finally they're like, well, come see us play this show. Ross Robinson's going to be there, the producer.
Oh, this is Sid, right? This is
Sid.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling Sid this. Come to the show. And so he came to the show. And fucking Sean the Clown, he fucking, I guess like during their set, part of their routine that he would do was like, it's kind of, before shit became so politically correct, which it has over, dramatically over the past 10 to 20 years, but back in the late 90s and mid 90s, Slipknot would play shows and the Clown would go out there and mosh with the crowd in the mosh pit, and literally like punk rock style, like knock a kid over and fucking drag him across the floor and shit, just like brutal fucking just like shit, but then it's all good fun afterwards, you pick them up afterwards, you dust them off, and then you hug, and then it's all good, whether you're bleeding or not. But Clown jumped into the crowd and he's moshing with them, and then he's kind of back towards the front of the stage. He goes back to the front of the stage, and then he's calling out. He sees Sid, and he's calling him out. Come over, get over here. Get over. And they're so amped up because they were both moshing, and Sid just goes over there and, like, face to face, and Sid just headbutts him in the face 6 times. Just starts bashing his skull into his face. And then the way he's describing it, he goes, I just bashed my skull into his face. And then Clown just, like, fell over onto the stage and then crawled back to Joey Jordison on drums and said, I don't care what anybody fucking says, but that motherfucker's in the band.
Damn.
And that's how he was initiated into
The
Slipknot.
DJ,
It's
right.
crazy, yeah. And if you know anything about Slipknot, he's probably one of the craziest ones, Sid. Like, he was, like, jumping off crazy levels of amps and PAs and shit.
He
just
broke
like
his legs
crazy
and shit or something
yeah.
like that.
I mean, they all do that shit, like, especially the 2 percussionists and Corey Taylor. But it was like, Sid was always the crazy one, man.
There's that one show where
He's a crazy motherfucker.
they're wearing all white in '99 at Ozfest or something like that.
Yeah.
And then Sid is out in the fucking, he's crowd surfing and everyone's trying to pull his mask, and then he ends up like punching. Pull it up. All right.
Pull it up like I was showing Devin the other day. I'm going, he's sending me all this Deftones shit, and I was like, bro, have you seen the one where Chino starts punching the fan who rips his shirt? And
the old
we've all
one,
seen
yeah.
that one, It's like anyone who's like really, really into Deftones, I saw that growing up, and I was just like, everybody thought like Chino was like the coolest motherfucker.
Yep.
He's literally on the barricade singing, and the fans are grabbing at him, and the fan rips his shirt. And then he's just like yells at the fan, and the fan keeps doing it, and he starts punching him, dude. Like not like hard or anything, but like get the fuck off me, motherfucker. But still at the same time, like rocking so hard,
Yeah.
with so much passion and emotion, like that. That whole set was sick as fuck, dude. They were playing a lot of
Around the fur.
fur shit, yeah. That was solid as fuck.
That song is called Jim Root.
Should just play it on my phone so it doesn't take over that.
Thanks, Demise.
Southern.
Scoot over.
All right, type in Slipknot Sick Gods of Metal. Get the root.
Little dicks.
Big dicks.
Wait,
Art's got chorizo all the way down to the floor.
what is it? Slipknot? Slipknot.
Slipknot Sick live at, and just put Slipknot Sick 1999, I guess.
Sif.
Slipknot.
Best podcast ever.
Hey, we'll play it at the same time. Ready? The speed keys.
Go. Nope.
They said it was impossible.
Mine's an
to
A.
Oh,
break the light
fuck.
together. Boom!
Let me know when you're ready.
Award-winning Heineken Light brewed with Cascade hops. They also said a hologram can't pour a beer.
Ready?
That's unfortunate.
Ready, set, go.
You have nothing to contribute to this.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck out.
Oh, it's hella close, dude. It's like
There's like a second front. Oh, no,
Not even, dude.
You're like a
Oh,
second
it's
front.
on.
it's like
on
it's like
point.
pretty spot on, dude. Almost.
Oh yeah, this
It's-
one's a little ahead, but it's okay. Oh, the P keys is still alive.
The whole thing I think is sick. You know the beginning of the third album where he's screaming, or is it Iowa, where he's just screaming, death, death.
Yeah, that's Sid.
Yeah, it's it.
About his dad or grandpa that died. or some
Yeah, I
shit.
read on that. I read on that too.
See, that's the
And it's
thing.
like crazy, like little things, like that are just like
They use
the
that.
insides.
Like Placebo. When we made that song at my grandma's, it was like you felt the kind of tension in that house. I got in an
Yeah.
argument with my aunt and shit, and then like we know that we're in my uncle's room that he built it and he's dead now, so there's always like those little energies are in there, those little fucking mindsets. That's why I made the music I did there, because it was always a I always thought of death because my uncle that built that room, and I always saw bugs and mice on the ground.
And your cousin too.
My cousin as well, biggest impact in my life. Taught me how to skateboard. Fucking taught me how to.
Well, I think death
car.
is very impactful and important.
Oh yeah.
If you acknowledge it and respect it, you could use it as a powerful force in music. Like when my dad passed away, I got depressed. But then months later, I ran into you. You know what I mean? And then I started.
Oh, it was really?
Yeah, it was like maybe like a few months later I ran into you.
When you saw me playing around the floor at the gas station.
Yeah. And then
Fuck.
he started hitting me up. Yo, I've been drumming, I've been rapping. We hung out a couple times. Right? And then you were like,
Sid.
you got, like, you were like, nah, but I seriously want to write some original shit. You're like old times, we used to write like our own original shit.
Oh,
like,
I was saying that?
Yeah, I remember, and I was getting my car washed, and I was like, yeah, I'm down to
Oh
do
no,
that.
you're right, cause I already was like, I want to get shit out.
Yeah, you were like, I got my drums set up in there.
Imagine being on that fucking stage, just being like one of the members.
So tell them what we're watching here. We're watching a. That pretty much explains it right there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Corey
it.
Taylor, Slipknot.
Watching
Live
Slipknot.
performance. It's crazy how huge they got for such a heavy band.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot of their
Well, there's
whatever
melody
you
in
want to
there,
call it. Yeah, but it's more than just their sound. It's their appearance, their gimmick, their shtick, if you want to call it that. You know.
I mean, who wouldn't watch that as a young, angry man, no matter where you're from in the world, and be like, these guys are standing up for something, like fucking sticking up for me. And then like Clown said, it's like the reason why the masks is to take away the identity of ourselves. So we're not individuals, we're a unit. That's fucking sick.
Where's this at? Europe somewhere? Because it's like, Europe, like, concerts are crazy, huh?
It's fucking huge. Fucking boner.
That's pretty wild. Seeing like 50-year-old people, like 50 years back.
Metallica on that Joe Rogan one is like we played for 500,000 people.
More.
500,000
They think it's
people.
more.
Oh,
When they played when the wall came down.
that was that. It was in Russia, right?
The wall came down in the stadium.
Yeah, Metallica played there for like 1 million people, or like 500,000 people, or whatever.
Is that Sid?
Oh, yeah, it's like,
Sorry, guys, messed up.
sorry. Oh, my turntables are too loud. My turntables are too loud.
Oh, the song started.
Hey! Turn the turntables up. Yeah, right there.
This guy's a comedian, oh man. Look at Mick though. Fucking crazy motherfucker.
He looks like Michael Myers, dude.
I know. It's
Like
scary.
that same
He's
body
crazy.
and everything, just like walks around, just like lurks around the stage. Right? It's just like Arturo kind of.
Art.
Except
I'm not that big.
Headbanging master over here. Who did that scream?
I don't. Probably the other guy with the long nose.
Chris?
This is funny. His mic's not even on.
When I saw them, they played Get This or Die live. Get This or Die. Get This or Die.
You went to the Deftones Slipknot show,
No.
huh? In San Jose?
No.
State?
The one that I went to was like a metal. It was a metal festival.
Oh, fucking Mick, dude. Look at Mick on the right.
They always do that riff live.
You know why Joey's out of the band, right?
You said it was like muscle.
He has a muscle dystrophy or something. Yeah, something where it's just like.
That's crazy.
I know, it's fucking sad. I'm like,
These are in Murder Dolls too, which I don't really care for.
I never even heard this shit. Is it heavy?
Not really.
Oh, it's more just like.
Think
It's like-
about like
It's like more.
Marilyn Manson, like
Oh.
Alice Cooper, like it's rock.
Yeah, it's like rock, heavy rock.
Heavy reek. Is it like Kiss? Kiss is death metal. Hey, when I was a kid and I saw Kiss,
I think
Kiss
we all
album
thought that.
covers,
Yeah.
I thought they were like heavy as fuck. I was like, that's probably the heaviest shit you'll ever hear. Because they look like. And then I heard them and I was like, this is the gayest shit I've ever heard.
You heard about Chuck Mosley?
Oh, they think he was like doping or something.
He died.
Oh,
Probably from
doping.
that. Probably from that. Yeah.
Art's like, oh shit.
oh,
Oh Jesus. Oh sweet baby Jesus.
Jesus.
Sweet baby.
So what'd you guys do today?
Waited for you. No, I'm kidding.
All night.
Oh,
day.
just twiddling my thumbs. When is Art coming over? No.
I lay down. I was like, take a nap.
I went grocery shopping, sort of. And, which is a good thing, because I went to McDonald's, and I was, like, about to wait in the fucking crazy fucking line they had.
What
Drive
McDonald's
through.
was it?
Right here. Capital and Story. It's always cracking, dude. And I'm like, fuck this, I ain't waiting in this line. And so I ended up going to the grocery store and just getting some fucking
McDonald's.
junk food. Yeah, basically. Hot dogs and cup of noodles and soda and some shit to die slowly on. But
Did you use self-checkout?
they don't have self-checkout at Food Max, I don't think.
Oh, you went to Food Max.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have self-checkout.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh. But anyway, yeah.
You can't buy
So-
booze
and
there
then,
in the self-checkout.
And then what? And I did yoga and watched hockey, basically.
It's good.
Did. Huh? Pretty good, huh?
Productive day.
Started. I went into the grocery store and it was fine. I was like, man, it's looking kind of gloomy. And when I came out, it was pouring. It's like, fuck, man. I was like wearing my chunkless. I was like, shit.
Fucking going out in like a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. I just had like
shorts.
sweatpants and like a fucking like regular shirt on and then fucking sandals and then pouring. I'm like, fuck, dude. Really?
Fuck.
Right now?
What did you do? What did you do?
Woke up, took a
Jacked
shower.
off.
I want to go eat Zanatos. And that's about it.
You went to
You got
Zanatos?
Zanatos?
A little bit of guitar. Yeah.
Nice. Got some guitar in there. I played some guitar too, actually.
Wait, what did you get from Zanatos?
Sando?
Tri-tip Sando.
Ooh, it's a good rainy day handle right there.
Jesus Christ. That
I was
sounds-
starving.
How much are those bitches? Like $9?
Yeah. It's like $9.
Oh shit! Guess what I had this morning?
Dick.
Big bet.
After my dick,
Little more dick.
me and my girl had to take her to fucking get her fingerprints done at some, because she's gonna work at a bank, so they need all of her fucking fingerprints. And then we had an hour left before she started work, and then we're like looked at each other, we're like, "What do you want?" I was like,
McDonald's.
"Make puke breakfast," and she was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Fuck no, I'll just shit my pants." And then we both looked at each other and we looked at the weather. We're like, "Fuck." So we got
Joey
some-
got pho today too. I was like, where were you, dude? I thought you were at work. He goes, I got pho. I was like, where'd you go? Pho Mai. I was like, dang, you went to Pho Mai?
We went to Pho Kim Long. Fuck 'em Long.
Fuck them.
It's by the Jiffy Lube on Capitol and Brokaw. I mean not Brokaw. Fucking Hostetter, kind of. By the Jiffy Lube.
Okay.
What street is that? Capitol. I think Hostetter. But it was bomb as fuck though, man. I was
I
just
still like
sitting
Pho
there.
54 a lot.
Oh, that's the shit.
Yeah.
That's the one. But we were already in that area.
Rob's friend, his dad was the owner, and he got killed.
Yes, I heard
I was
about
like,
that.
what the fuck? He goes, yeah. And we had Rob was telling me the story earlier today. He goes, yeah.
Wasn't
we
it
were
the
doing
wife or some shit that had him killed or
I
something?
don't know, maybe. I didn't ask.
What did he say?
details. He goes, yeah. She was we had a group project in high school, and she didn't fucking show up. We're all pissed at her, like, where the fuck is this bitch? And then we're calling her phone, she ain't picking up, or nothing, you know what I mean? And then we found out, her dad died. So,
Not died,
her
got
dad
killed.
got murdered.
Fuck. They probably felt like assholes after that.
Yeah, right? It's kind of like,
Oh, shit.
anyway, how about that pho?
Uh,
Pretty good.
hey, how about that? No,
I'll
but-
go there by myself sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm hungover as a motherfucker, I'll just go over there, eat it real quick, half hour. They make it fast. Good portion. You get the medium, it's like a large. You get the large, it's like a belly buster.
Fuck that. Because it's so filling, you got all the noodles
What
and the
about,
meat.
they got a belly buster?
There's a place where it's...
Bust your belly.
There's a pho competition restaurant where it's basically equivalent to 5
You eat as fast as you can. You get a t-shirt.
in 1 hour. In 1
and a
hour,
picture on
it's
the wall,
the bowl's like
looking
this
like
big.
a bloated fuck.
This big of a
I've
pho
seen
bowl.
bigger bowls.
No, but it's like 5.
I've seen bigger bowls and I've smoked bigger bowls too.
Fuck, man, that shit was hella good. I was like... And I was hungover too from last night. A little hungover.
Were you?
Nah, I was just tired.
Yeah, groggy. I was
Little
fucking shit.
Oh yeah,
I
I
was
fucking had
fucking-
the squirt. The fucking squirt.
It's gonna happen again tomorrow.
Not me, but it killed me waiting for that sandwich.
Wow, how long is this?
Like 4 hours after I woke up.
There's a little dingleberry on there.
Little chili sauce.
Metal. Hey, Daddy. Fuck Vital Remains and Slipknot.
I was gonna say, hey Dad, can we listen to Vital Remains?
That's the shit that I play it sometimes, and he'll just be like, I'm like, damn, this kid's fucking sick, man. And then listen to this. My girlfriend, she's hella skinny and hella small, right? But this is her voice. This is her. That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. Doing that shit. Listen. He loves it.
Is he laughing?
Yeah. Check it out.
Pretty good scream.
She has a good ass fucking guttural scream. Like, hold it.
Yeah. Just imagine like some other parent hearing that shit.
Her dad was was pissed because we were doing that, and then he was like, told the mom, don't let him do that shit. But then he doesn't understand. You know, he's older.
Do what?
He thinks he's gonna scare the kid or something.
Yeah, he thinks we're yelling at him like we're mad at him.
He's like laughing though.
I know he's laughing. It's so funny.
Dude, I'm surprised my girlfriend can do that. I'm just like, hey,
you should join Scala. Kick Haddles out.
Forget Dave screams.
Forget Haddle's heart bursting screams of death.
But yeah, fucking the way we were jamming last time Dave came down.
It sealed
was,
the deal
perfect.
for you, right?
It was perfect. Everything started to make sense. Like the formula of like how all the songs were kind of going, and it'll change over time too. It'll change over time. Like if we're still playing together 2-3 years from now, which hopefully you are, we're always going to still be playing.
Yes.
But if we're still playing together and still doing Scala stuff, still writing Scala material together, the formula will change, and that's the fun thing about writing music is you don't want to keep the formula the same.
No.
When we first started Scala, a lot of it was like a riff that I wrote, or a riff that Dave wrote, and then me and Dave would figure it out, and I would write something to what Dave wrote, or Dave would write something that I wrote, and it kind of went like that.
Yeah.
More often than not. Sometimes it would just be like a jam, but lately it was like the jams that we had were like
freestyle.
They were like songs, kind of. I was just like listening back to them. I was like, dude, all we gotta do is just kind of polish all these up. And it reminded me of when I would jam back in the day with Devin. When I was like a teenager, we would just jam, improvise, and I would sing and I would play bass and fuck around, and I'd be like, hey, that's a song right there. 20 minutes later in the jam, that's a song right there. Extend it, chop it up, polish it up. I'm saying shit right there. The patterns of what I'm saying work. I might not be saying anything, but I could make it to where I'm saying something that makes sense, right? But it was cool, you know? Like, I wasn't doing anything incredibly technical on guitar because I was focusing a little more on singing.
Which is good.
I wasn't really focusing on, I need to play something super fucking melodic on top of Dave's riff. I was like, no. I think it's cool when it's simple with just the guitar and the bass. And then sometimes even just the bass and the drums. And then the bass, the drums, and the vocals. You know, like, so many Nirvana songs are like that. You know what I mean? Where it's just... Mr. Ninja Guy.
Ours got the fucking North
Where
Face
it comes down, like,
jacket
how
on.
many songs where it's like... Nirvana songs have you heard where it starts off with the guitar, and it comes out of the verse and it's just drums, bass, and him singing.
Yep.
And he's just a little.
Teen Spirit. You can just say it smells like Teen Spirit. Like,
but not even Smell Like Teen Spirit, but like so many other songs. Like fucking.
Rape me. Yeah. See, the thing that's cool about Diesel is that Kurt Cobain's always going to be in his subconscious mind.
Yeah, but
he's always going to use that as like it is always going to be in his file cabinet of influences, which is good.
And all of us have that though.
I know.
And it's like for him, it's like
No, that's what I was
Kurt
saying.
Cobain is one of them. For me, it's like
Patton.
Mike Patton and Les Claypool and like whatever else.
No, that's why I said it's good that he has Kurt Cobain as his, because none of us really do, right? I don't have Nirvana in my file cabinet as much as
For me in that era, it was always Soundgarden.
Soundgarden.
Soundgarden was like Soundgarden and Alice in Chains. Like,
Who's your 90s band? Alice in Chains.
Because they had that like that haunted kind of
And
feeling.
fucking what?
They were darker than the rest
Staley
a little
or
bit.
whatever.
There's a lot of bands that are like.
But as far as like influences go, as far as like Dave, it's obviously Kurt Cobain, and he, and probably like Warpaint too to an extent. And for him, it's like some rappers and what. But for you,
Oh, okay. Just
I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm gonna ask you after, you fucking Mama
Yeah.
Luke.
You know, who's your favorite drum and rapper?
Demise.
Oh, his favorite. He is his own god. He's an atheist.
Travis Barker.
Shut up.
Travis who?
The drummer of AC/DC.
That fucking guy.
I'm gonna show this podcast to my boy Jason Brown. He's gonna be like, "How dare you?"
Oh, because he's like,
a big AC/DC fan, yeah.
oh, way to hell.
But art's got to have some influences, something that you channel, or it just comes out of you. It's like all these people that you admire.
Maiden.
Not anymore. I don't think so. Not on bass, at least.
Well, I think.
Oh, what is it?
Fine.
In general, it doesn't have to be bassist. It could just be anyone. It could just be anyone. You don't have it? You gotta have some.
What?
Some musical, not idols, but influences. Musical.
Basically, like,
heroes and
who are
influences.
your top 5 bands that you've listened to so far that will live with you forever? That's
how. Well, yeah,
You
I
want
guess
to
if you want to go like that, since
Chains. You got Mastodon.
I saw both them.
Sepultura. That's where you get your little
Daddy Big.
fucking speed riffs.
Turn on the way back from Spokane, me and you.
And like you said in the video, Art was explaining something. You're like, road trip. Hey!
And I'm like, this.
Road trip. I was like, Art, if you get the time off. And you're like, sitting there, then Hal's is like, road trip, buddy. And I was like, oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Mastodon, Alice in Chains, Sepultura. This is a jam. This beat is so sick. Wu-Tang? Yeah.
Probably Warpaint.
Warpaint?
Those girls are Spanish, yeah. Like to see fucking eye bags up there playing her Mustang and shit, and she's just like, fuck it.
Fuck my lazy eye bag.
Ew.
Dude, Method Man's rhymes on this is dope, too. I think Method Man gets better with age.
Like wine.
Like a fine
Like the
wine.
tones, Def Tones, they get better. Like fucking Tino's voice now, he's a better
But still around.
vocalist now.
Okay, one more. Here are Sticks.
I think.
I'll come back to you. For the final one. The final one's a hard one. Go.
The final one. What
Top
is it, the
five. Top 5
Music.
influential artists. Whatever. It doesn't have to necessarily be bands.
Basically, these 5 that I choose, I'm always, when I'm creating music, a little spark is gonna come from that person and be like, oh fuck yeah, like that, like Deftones, of course, fucking Deftones for reals, like because they've done so much type of music, it's like all that shit.
Yeah,
Secondly,
Deftones are great.
for the hustling aspect of the music and the heart put into it.
Jay-Z.
Exactly. No, Mac Dre.
Oh, okay.
Because what he did is he fucking came back from prison and made a whole culture out of like, hey, let's have a good fucking time because I had a second chance at life, basically. And then he got killed, so then that's why Mac Dre's always gonna be there for the rap. He fucking put out like 3 albums in 1 year. And then, you know, those 3 were like the highest selling ones too. So it's just like, fuck. I got 3 Mac Dre posters in the fucking car. That cousin Jay was like, take your fucking shit. What is this? And I was like, oh, those are my fucking Mac Dre posters over there.
Mac Dre's with $1 million. Put it on, buddy.
Direct. I only wear Trojans, bitch.
Alright, we keep going.
I'd say Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye?
Because he was a drummer first, and then he made one of my favorite oldies.
Who was also killed by his papas.
But there's some haunting shit that he's done.
Yeah, I remember listening to some. I came over to your house, Pro Rig on Jam one day, and I was like, what is this?
Cause I had
Marvin Gaye. I was like, fuck. I
It's,
was like eating sunflower seeds on the side. Area right there. Your
that was the
grandma's,
spot.
Seeing sunflower seeds, listening to it. You had a little fucking record player. I'm like, shit is fucking deep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
Marvin Gaye.
and then after that, fuck death. Fucking death, dude. Death.
They're
Thanks
like
to art.
one of the original, like, really heavy metal bands, right?
Well, death. They helped pioneer death metal along with Possessed.
Yeah.
It was just like fucking taking it to the extreme.
Is that the one that Lur was in?
Yeah.
Possessed? Yeah.
Larry Long? He was in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
The singer is in a wheelchair now.
Possessed? Is he possessed?
He's possessed. But this is the thing that fucking Chuck did. We talked about it last night. I think we were hella fucked up by that time. But the guy from Death, he didn't do the Metallica and get softer. He got heavier and more technical in a way. And then he also not only pioneered
Heavier.
death metal, but progressive metal too, like Spirit Crusher and fucking the Sound of Perseverance album. The shit that they play on the guitar, on that album on guitar, is fucking mind blowing. And then the drums is fucking out of this world on that album. So I'm just like, that's always got to be on there. And then I say Megadeth too.
Megadeth?
Yeah,
No
because
Vital Remains on there, huh?
No Vital Remains Megadeth because just like Peace Sells and Rust in Peace and shit like that. And then Killing Is My Business is so fucking technical. That first album that they put out after Metallica, it came out in 1985. I think the shit that drummer is the greatest fucking drummer I've ever fucking heard. Gar Samuelson is dead though. Because the shit that he's doing, he's a jazz drummer. And he was on heroin and he would fucking fall asleep on the drums while they're practicing and he even fell asleep. Kind of like the Who's drummer, whatever his name is. But he was so fucking good and fast. And that's some of the coolest shit I've ever heard. It's so like in the pocket, and when they do a change up,
Megadeth?
the drummer just carries it. Yeah.
Megadeth, yeah.
The drummer fucking carries it, and then everyone's like, Scott Ian of Anthrax was like, I never knew what Megadeth was gonna do next. And every song, it curved and did fucking crazy shit, and I was just like, fuck yeah, that's creativity.
Megadeth's pretty cool. They're kind of cheesy to me, at least. Like,
No, the singing.
But that was like the time. That was like the time was. It was like.
Well, it depends on what songs it is too. Like if it's Peace Sells but Who's Buying, that song's corny. If it's Symphony of Destruction, that song's corny.
What?
It
My
is.
top 2 tracks.
But if Wake Up Dead is okay, but then like if you listen to fucking
You're
like
tripping.
Devil's
You're
Island,
tripping Demise.
Good Morning Black Friday, Come on,
Gold. That
Hey,
whole album's
hey,
gold.
rattle it.
Gold.
What about you? What about you? You're number one. You're number one.
No, not your number one, but your fifth one. Your fifth choice.
Yeah.
No, he already did his fifth.
Oh,
He did
what's your
54.
number one? What's your number one? We weren't
That's
going
how
in
we were doing
order.
it?
We weren't going in order.
Nah, there's no order, but. Yeah,
Okay,
there is.
Art said.
He said 5, whatever, top 5. It doesn't have to be in any specific order. But you didn't give your fifth one.
What about you?
Yeah, what about you?
What about me? What do you mean?
What is your 5 fucking influence?
Social anxiety disorder. Just kidding.
I was like, oh, that's a good one.
Nah,
Primers. Primers gotta
yeah,
be on there.
Primus is absolutely on there.
Tonnage?
Primus is on there for the reason of when I started getting into bass. Everything Claypool did blew my mind, even if it was easy, because I didn't know, it was just the style and the tone he was using on his bass was just what created his unique sound. I didn't understand all that. I was just like, oh, he's a god. Then I would like look at it and look at what he's playing and listen to it and go, oh, that's actually not that hard. But how does he do it to make it sound like that?
And
of
sing
course-
at the same fucking
and sing at the
goddamn
same time. And then I found to realize that there are songs that he does where it's very like
DMV.
technical and DMV, which he never plays live because he's probably too burnt the fuck out to do it at this point in his career. But, you know what I mean? But yeah, like that whole band, a 3-piece band that just has.
I mean,
I
Jerry
know
was a
they
race car
sound like
driver.
no one else, and I really like anyone who could create music that is like so off the wall, weird and unique that it sounds like nothing else. You're like, if I put on Primus in the backyard of my mom's house and my mom goes, "Is that Les Claypool?" She'll know. She'll know, you know, and she doesn't listen to Primus. She's just heard me listen to it for a long time, but she knows because it sounds like nothing else. So Primus has got to be on there. Deftones, absolutely. Like I think anyone who was was in grade school in the '90s and high school in the early 2000s, and being around the fur, and fucking White Pony was cracking when I was a freshman in high school, and my brother gave me that CD because I guess he didn't care for whatever. So you want the CD, and I put it on. I was like, why do you give me this? Like, what's his problem, dude? This is fucking great.
Yeah.
And it was just dark, heavy, and then like kind of
And then the
sexy
self-titled
too.
album is fucking raw. The
It's raw as
self-titled
fuck,
album
yeah.
is
It's raw as
fucking-
fuck too,
the
and it's
drums
heavier
on
too
there.
because the Stephen Carpenter started playing 7-string and shit like that. But everyone, like the first bands I was in when I was 15 and first started playing bass, like there was this band I was in with a bunch of Salvadorian kids right over here by Overfield
that
High
we
School.
saw at the Cross Show.
Yeah, and they were all. That was one common thing that we all had was like we all liked Sepultura, we all liked Soulfly, we all liked fucking At the Drive-In and shit like that, and we all liked Deftones. We're all about like Chino. And, like I still run into that motherfucker like at shows and shit because he loves Chino and shit. So, and Chino's got one of those very unique, distinct voices in music for rock music. So yeah, Primus, Deftones. I'd have to go probably Beastie Boys.
Oh fuck, that's a
3.
good one. God damn it.
3 fucking.
Go for Snag and Mandela.
Go for it. Well, yeah, right. It's cool. Yeah.
Let's leave $1. Yeah,
Leave a poker chip.
leave a poker chip. Beastie Boys.
Beastie
fuck
Boys.
yeah.
I never got to see him live. You did. I hate you.
Hella nasty.
Fucking everything about them, dude. From their capability to do funk, jazzy, instrumental jams.
They rap their fucking asses off.
They rap their asses off. You probably can't get them in a rap battle and they'll freestyle your head off or anything like that. But the way that they would collaborate with each other with the mic switches and the verse to the bar to bar instead of going one like Wu-Tang, it's like verse to verse. They're doing the old school and they kept it old school with the whole like back and forth on the rhyming off each
Said,
other.
I am with the program.
Making that high MCA, what you say? Nah. Like kind of old school, but modernized it too, and they were one of the first groups to start sampling
shit like that with the Dust Brothers on. That's what Paul's Boutique was.
I think it's the album with the most samples ever, like 230 samples.
It's probably the most sued album too.
Probably.
for that
Well,
reason.
but you can ask for the rights or purchase the rights to.
But it was
do
like,
that.
it was fucking, what, 91? I don't know. My favorite Beastie Boys album is Check Your Head, because that's when they started to
Instruments.
bring in their instrumental.
Because they were a
Funky
punk band
jams.
before.
They had punk songs on it. They had rap songs on it. Rap songs with punk influence.
And
rap
Funky
songs that were just
Boss.
straight funky songs. And then they had just straight funky songs.
No, Funky Boss.
They had funky.
So that's the greatest
Okay.
Beastie Boys song of all time.
So,
I like
yeah,
Hello
Beastie
Nasty in a
Boys.
way.
I like it too.
It's not my favorite, but
I
I'm
like
saying like it was like a progressive album. Like it was just like it had a futuristic feel to it.
Yeah.
It had like that. It's like a hipster album. It's like it gave birth to hipsters in a way.
I like
It
that
seemed
term.
like in a way.
I don't like
But I
the
like-
tone. I don't like the look you give me. I
I
don't like anything about you anymore. Flips the table over. No. Yeah.
License to Ill. No.
But
So
yeah,
that's third.
Yeah. Primus, Deftones, Beastie Boys. I'd have to go probably.
Nin.
Yeah, I probably would put Nine Inch Nails on there. Or anything Trent Reznor does, and I would also put anything that Mike Patton does, like Mr. Bungle, especially in Phantom Oz. Just for both of them, is like Mike Patton, his versatility, and then Trent Reznor's his
Creativity, right?
Well, not so much his versatility, but more his mind to compose music, and whether it's for a movie score or.
What
and
movies has he done?
the emotion that he puts into the music is just crazy.
I Am
It's just
Legend.
crazy.
He did I Am Legend.
No, Mike Patton did I Am Legend. Oh no, Mike Patton did
The voices, right?
He did the voices of I Am Legend. Both of them done music scores, movie scores. Not Trent Reznor did the Facebook movie Social Network. He also did Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh fuck.
Movie score. I guess he did one recently, which is a documentary on the Vietnam War with the dude that he's with now.
Let me ask you this, cuz would you if like your creative talent, say like when you with the Scholar Boys and all the experience, and then someone asks you to sign if you're like the leader of the band, to sign a 10-year contract
to
release 7 albums, would
To
you
do-
take that?
release 7 albums.
Over 10 years.
Would I take that? But with who though?
A major record label. And they'll put the music out and they'll fucking they'll promote it and do all that shit. But you have to be creative for 10 years and put out 7 albums guaranteed.
Yeah, because when I would do that, and because when you do that, it puts the stress on you to finish the job. And I know I really, really, really focus when shit like that happens. Fucking loves Arturo, dude. Hey.
Buddy.
You know what I mean? Like if someone's like, yo, the due date is fucking in a couple months, like, fuck, we gotta put something out.
Yep.
It's either gonna float or sink. And sometimes, it smells like good.
It does. It smells like campfire.
Yeah, someone's starting to fire.
The reason why I asked that is because that Billy Corgan, Joe Rogan one, he was like, he signed that 10-year contract to release like 7 albums, right, or some shit. I don't know.
7 albums in 10 years. That's crazy.
And then he said, it's not. He's like, fuck it. He's like, it's hard because you have a change of heart, change of mind,
Yeah.
the music changes, and then if the record label doesn't like the new shit that you want to put out, you have to convince them, and if they don't like it, they're not gonna really want to put it out for you. So you're pulling teeth.
Yeah.
Those whole like
with M.I.A. and Matangi, that album, she was going through a time in her life, I guess, where it's like she was just married and had a kid, so she was happy. So her shit, I guess it came out in her music that her music wasn't as pissed off as she normally is. And so they were like, "What the fuck happened to you?" No, we want the MIA that's pissed the fuck off, the rebellious fucking like badass bitch.
She's like, I'm not fucking
She's like,
in that mindset forever.
fuck. So she basically was like, okay, give me, ask them for some more time because she was with Interscope. Can I have some more time? I'm gonna go to India and I'm gonna get pissed the fuck off. Because
Yeah.
if you go to India, chances are you're gonna be pretty miserable.
Is that when she did that video, or was that after that video? Where the kids are like fucking playing with swords and shit.
Oh, the video was badass. No, that was in the album after that, but in the Matangi album, she did that whole thing in India for the most part.
I fucking love, absolutely love reading about albums, how they're made, like Saturday Night Wrist. The
That's a weird
creation
one.
of that was a super, and like All Hope Is Gone, Slipknot, they all say like, yeah, that album left a bad taste in my mouth. The creating of it and shit.
I liked recently reading about the writing process and behind the scenes of Around the Fur. It was all basically from Chino's perspective, but it was like racing. It just seemed like they just like that shit just flowed out of them, and they were just like having fun,
Yeah.
rocking the fuck out and shit. Just like,
It's like fire out here.
smells all good, huh?
Get that plane, Taurus.
You better get it this time, dude.
He said he's like,
Never get it.
didn't he say that was? He's like, I had the most fun making that one because it was.
He
like,
also
they're
said
excited.
something that and it stuck with me. He said, he goes, that was the most like angry, pissed off time of my life. I don't think I'll ever be more upset and pissed off and angry than that.
Yeah.
But it was also the happiest time of my life. I was like, that's crazy. Like, if you think about it, like, that was the happiest time of his life, but he was also the most miserable, pissed off
Oh yeah.
at the same time. It was a lot of that has to do with because they blew up so fast. And they're like kids. Like, no, well, not kids, but like they were like arts age, you know? Which is like a kid to me. But
Gramps. Hey, Grandpa.
no, and I mean that out of all respect. And it's like, fucking, yeah, they just blew up and they were just like party, writing music, and rocking out. Party, write music, rock out. Party, write music, rock out. Studio, rock out. Show, party.
Yep.
Don't stop.
And it was the whole skating fucking was super
Skating,
big too.
shit, yeah.
Fucking
In the
MTV.
late 90s and shit, yeah.
What was cool about Iowa is that they were like, all the record labels was like, hey, the next album you guys make, you guys just need like 2 or 3 wait and bleed, and then you guys will be a hit.
And
then
all they
Slipknot
did was
like,
Left Behind. That was the wait and bleed.
and my play too,
You're such an idiot.
kind of. So yeah, basically,
Pretty tall.
You know what, dude?
He looks a little chunkier though,
oh, fucking
right? Like,
punch
does he
you
look a little?
Feeding too
right
much.
across the face. Saturday Night Wrist.
Doesn't even eat that much.
That album was painful for them.
It's still puppy fat.
That's why when she passed
Hey,
away,
trade dogs?
unfortunately, they gave him a reality check.
So I don't get a dog that fucking snarls at me when I tie my shoes.
Don't they have an album that they made
Your head is so big.
after that? What's that album called? Deftones made after Chino or after Chi died? And they scrapped it and they're like,
Oh, Eero.
Heroes.
There's some of the stuff on that sounds. Here's the thing: if Chi didn't pass away, I think Deftones would have went in a different direction. They wouldn't have had that reality check. They wouldn't have got punched
They
in
might
the
have
fucking
even broke
balls.
up.
Yeah. They might have just kind of been like, oh, you know, but that hit them and they realized. See, that's one thing that life does is it'll show you something.
Yeah.
And then it made them all realize, like, oh, we gotta rock out again. So that's why Diamond Eyes came out. That's a good fucking album. You seen the Butchers on there? The Diamond Eyes song, fucking.
It's like, hey, let me out.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like,
Taurus, aren't you cold?
Yeah, go get your matching jacket.
We match.
Go get your matching jacket with
Don't be jealous. You and
Yeah,
Zufo- you and
you
Zufo
didn't even
don't
ask
match?
me, like, oh, hey, we need to match with our other roommate. No,
No, you gotta match
I
with
wasn't part of the
Zufo.
conversation.
You gotta mess with Zufo.
you
You and Zufo, they just grow out your hair and you guys will both have
you gotta
friends.
match with Striker.
That's true, man. I need a haircut. I got a Jew fro going on right now, man. It's getting ridiculous.
Bro, nice.
Judaism.
You fucking.
You're not Jewish at all. At all.
I know, but like, come on, man.
Judaism.
You have
My
like no
hair-
Jewish. Like,
My hair is pretty Jewish though.
Hey, there's some Jew in there.
There's some Jew in there. No, he's had Jew in him.
Oh, where's his butthole?
Uncircumcised.
I got a matzo ball and put it in my anus. I said, "What the matzah is that?"
A bagel.
You make me very jealous.
I said, "What's it talking about?"
What is these called? Oh, bar mitzvah.
Hey, guess what? I'll punch you in the face. Call you a punch face.
A punch face.
Oh. No, I'm not
Go
calling
see
you.
your best friend.
No.
Demise wants you.
No.
Go ahead, put this on your dick. Call it a dick.
What are you? Magnum condom. You're not a
Not
Magnum.
Magnum.
You're not a Magnum
It
guy.
ain't Magnum.
You're not a Magnum guy.
You haven't seen my shit. You
Oh,
only
yeah,
felt it.
I have seen your
You
shit.
only
You're not a
felt
Magnum guy.
You only felt it.
Sorry,
That was only half of it,
Sorry.
son.
It was cold out.
You know what they say about small Italian guys? Small
Look,
Italian
hey, no.
dicks.
All you gotta say is, what's that guy's name? The porn star?
Gabagoo.
No.
Gabagoo
Dave.
Deluxe.
No,
Jeremy?
Right.
He's not Italian.
I think he is.
Oh, God, it's a disgrace.
And I think his name
I'm gonna go
changed.
fucking kill myself
Because
now.
he's hella short, but he's got like a 9-inch.
It's Don Jeremy now.
Don Jeremy.
Don Jeremico.
Don Jeremy.
Don Jeremico.
Don Jeremico.
So anyway, yeah, porn's good. The beer's so rich. Like my bank account.
Yeah, bitch. I'm just, I was gonna get Fat Tire and I was like,
Shut up,
nah,
fat tire.
fuck Fat Tire. Hey, my voice is back, the deep voice.
Oh.
What did Daddy say about eating the donuts?
The radio voice.
I just have to scream because I was doing
The
a lot of
radio
screams lately.
voice.
I gotta get
What
my...
did
What did Daddy say about eating the donuts?
Was it you?
Was it you? And then I was just sitting there like, fuck this faggot over here.
He's like, fuck all these guys. You go to the studio and just record this shit.
Can we leave?
It's so funny to have like four, a band is like such a cool thing. It's like a brotherhood, and it's like you have like four different personalities. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like I would often wonder sometimes, like, damn, I wonder what Art and Dave think about me and Derek, and then like they probably think we're fucking like loud, crazy assholes a lot of times because we're always, the loud ones bickering and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably goes loud.
Huh?
It's like loud, a little bit less loud. Dave gets a little bit less loud. And then it
They are
gets to
the
me.
And
quietest.
then it's like, yeah, from him to me, yeah, exactly. And it's funny when like when there's someone who's louder and more talkative than me, and it's like they're a real fucking chatterbox. Like,
There's a difference,
Like
though.
with him, like I told my mom, I was like, well. She goes, you guys need to get out of here at 6. It's like, the only reason we stayed overtime last time is because Vince came over, so we had Chatterbox with Chatterbox.
Oh, yeah, me
chatting
and
it up.
Vince.
Because Vince and Derek, they could just talk, like, about tying their shoes and make a story out of it for an hour. Like,
About fucking.
By the way, I was tying my shoes this morning, and oh my god, I saw this beautiful airplane drive by, and it was going, like,
Driving by.
driving, not even flying, just like,
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, I gotta fill up
we're
the
gonna get
tank.
these boys.
Oh, we're gonna get these boys.
Oh, but it's funny. I was explaining that to my mom. She's like,
Yeah.
Vince isn't coming by, is he? I'm like, no.
So we're out of there.
It's like, we're just going to
Yeah,
jam,
he-
and then we're out of your hair, mama.
Yep. Oh, man. All I know is that I just want to release at least 3 things with this Collar Boys. Like, it's got to be an EP, an album,
C squared stuff.
and 1 music video. We got to have 1, like, abstract, weird fucking music video with just, like, Bravo. This is what I want to do.
What
I
if we
want to
did
fucking...
a music video in Oregon, dude?
Exactly.
Yeah.
With some snow.
At a pizza party.
At-
Just kidding. No, but like in the snow, that'd be dope.
Well, no, we're gonna open up a fucking.
I think
It's gonna be a venue. It's gonna be a pizza parlor / brewery with
play shows.
yeah,
We
to
close
play
down
shows
like the fucking taquerias do. They close down at
Oh,
like
yeah.
10, and then they party at fucking
all night.
This one I hear a story, the Mariscos.
Yeah.
They're always having some fucking like underground Mexican parties in there. I don't even.
Art shows up and there's just like,
Do that Mexican dance.
Oh, hell no. I can't dance. Not anymore, at least. Not after the accident.
What accident?
Ever since I had that dancing accident, I used to be a good dancer.
Dancing
And I had an
accident.
accident on the dance floor.